Hey everyone, it's Son of Beast here as the NBA playoffs are about to continue here in the first and second round. Is the next stop to be here for the next matchups in the bracket. The conference semifinals is in between the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Final four teams will be heading into the conference finals of the championship game before heading into the finals. Now, let's get started. Me and Me Phone standing by for the pregame show. It's coming up next. What's up, folks? Me Phone here, and I'm Paintbrush. And this is the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hope everybody's been enjoying your postseason. And right now, this is where we come in now for the next game of the series in Game 2 of the conference semifinals. First up, we're about to be sending you back here at Boston. The Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics are ready for another matchup. This part of the matchup is going to get very intense, but this might be happening as well if Joel Embiid and the Celtics of Jason Tatum keeps on going. For right now and instead, it's about to find out who will get the next win here in game number 2 before they are moving on to the next game in Philadelphia for game 3 and 4. And as of right now, standing by for the next commentary, Son of Beast, along with the commentating crew of Clover and Ball-Round Pen. We'll be back with the halftime show and the post-game show, and we will see you later after the final buzz. And with the sound, that will be it. And yep, you know that's what we are going for. Let's enjoy game 2. Enjoy your next matchup, folks. Let's get started. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA playoffs. About that time, hello everyone, Son of Beast here, along with my broadcasting crew of the game from Clover and Ball-Round Pen. This is the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. About to get started right now for those lineups. Right now, the key matchups in between Joel Embiid and Robert Williams. And we are about to be setting up with who will win the next part of the game. Your head coach here for the Sixers is Doc Rivers, and for Celtics is Joe Mazzulla. It's time to find out to get the winning tip-off to start it on.
For this part, I'm really excited to see what's going on because Game 2, Lee Green and Philly Unite, it's going to be a much harder than anybody has done.
And I say, yeah, they are really definitely doing it much more than better than ever before. Hopefully they can get it done. Here's your starting group right now for the Sixers and the Celtics, all filled up and we're ready to go. Al Horford's coming up here by PJ Tucker. And it's Mike Brown on Tobias Harris. Then Joel Embiid on Robert Williams. Jason Tatum on Mellon. And finally Smart on Harden. Here's Tatum back to Brown. Shoots over Harris, and a first foul is called on Tobias Harris. That's his first personal, first team foul for Philadelphia. First free throw coming up at the free throw line is Marcus Smart. Now, I never see what Jaylen Brown does because this one was really a tough one to take the shot. And it looks like that Joel Embiid was trying to deflect it. He was putting a first block in game 2, but it wasn't very that hard and nobody has ever done it before. This was a very that tough that nobody has ever done it since last game. It was very that difficult to try to keep him over it. Nobody has seen it whatsoever. Hopefully they can try to keep it going. Brown comes up short with the free throw. And for Jaylen Brown, he wasn't able to do for his part of his career since after his facial injury was putting up from his broken jaw treatment. He never saw that, but after he accidentally got bumped into Jason Tatum the last time in the regular season. This was happening much clearer. But it didn't really caught that on. How that really happened?
Oh, that broken fist injury. I must know that. I think that Jason Tatum was definitely saying that it wasn't a fault. It was an accident that did happen. And I know that this wasn't the only way and nobody has done it before because this was very tough. Everybody was trying to make that one. Hopefully Jaylen Brown could be okay.
Wow, many missed free throw and the rebounding for Joel Embiid. And here's Horford. Tatum, first for the three. Swishes down. What a first three-pointer for a start for the Jason Tatum run. And that's when you know that Jason Tatum really keeps it up here with the first three-pointer.
Oh, Jason Tatum. I never see what Joel Embiid does. But the message for him, I don't have any regrets. Take him from me and all you can.
Here's Smart. Passes over to Jason Tatum, and now he's right towards the corner. Brown for the three. Three-pointer misses, and Tobias Harris will grab the rebound. He has his first rebound for the 76ers. Harden to Embiid. Good pass by James Harden. That's his first assist here of the game in the second game of the series. Here's Marcus Smart. He will have it either way, trying to look for an open room to go with an offense run. He finds Brown. Good pass by Smart. And Jaylen Brown has his first bucket of the game. Philadelphia trailing by 3. Here's Melton on Brown. Melton trying to put a hard one on Brown. Trying to make a move. In the middle, here's Melton. Free on the outside is Harris. Try to go over and out of bounds. That will be turned over to Celtics ball. Just a one tremendous block by Robert Williams. Now that was a great, excellent rebounding. I like that when his hustle is putting him bound. He is a killer. What a great start here for Robert Williams.
Oh yeah, that's a great defensive. Whenever they call for the revenge, that successful moment just brings him up to his own effort. He really just saying that all of his team knows for him for Robert Williams. He really does one of the best.
Williams on Joel Embiid. For the layup, scoops it in. That's the first two-pointer for Robert Williams. First timeout has been called by Philadelphia with 3:19 to go. This is where it starts up for the Celtic run of the night. All you could say now, because right now the Celtics are really done well. Playing it in and out, they could definitely do it again.
I gotta say, lucky shot. Everybody knows him for sure. Jason Tatum and the other guys. I think we're calling back for another conference finals.
Well, we'll have to find out if this comes up for your lucky time here, Clover.
Exactly.
New changes here for the offense for the Sixers, as right now they're back on the court. Here's Harden with the ball. Brown on him to Tucker on the wing. Dish off to Melton. Smart on him, looking it over. Try to watch it from here. The angle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden for the three. Three-pointer, no good for Harden. Jason Tatum with his first rebound. He will take it from here. Smart in the corner. Swings back to Horford. Horford on PJ Tucker. Horford looking it over. Horford missed the shot. PJ Tucker with the first rebound now sends over to Harden. 2:30 left to go in the first period of the game. And Embiid for three. Got that swish down. He has his first three-pointer in the second game. And he just really has to call for that one. The process of Embiid really has gotten a lot that far to try to keep him out of the ground. That site might be a very tough one to try to keep him over. But not to worry, they're really off to it now. Jason Tatum makes the scoop and drive. Bucket and one. He's got a good start to try to put a power run into the middle of the paint. What a move.
Well, Jason Tatum can really say that this was an excellent start for the first period. They're just going a lot of focus on the attack. They're just doing it so good. Cruising in control, Jason Tatum, you count that.
Since we have seen him playing since Duke University, He was an ultimate performing, a land-making O in the game. I know that Jason Tatum was definitely really well. In college, he was really into that mood. He's saying with his coach of his teammate, I know he was tough, since after playing with the rival team against the University of North Carolina, his team already won. They made that one a great game to try to stop it. With the run, Brogdon with the making rebound. And bad pass, McDaniels takes it over. Pass to Maxey. Maxey shoots over Muscala. And a good rebound here. Good stop here by Muscala and went back to White. He finds Muscala. Fades the shot. Passes to Brogdon. Brogdon trying to swing it over again to Williams to Tatum. Tatum looking it over. Passes to Williams. Here's Derek White for the outside. Gives it off target, and it's Harrell with the rebound. Milton swings to Maxey for the tie. In tight range, it's down by 2, and they have it up. They still have it up by 2 for the Celtics. Here's White. White rolls it over again to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum trying to look it over now. Backstep for the 2. That's rebounded up by White. White's got his first rebound of the game, and now they're swinging to Brogdon. Brogdon's got to get the shot, just down to 5. White around Maxey. Layup no good for White.
It's a hard one to try to make the rebound out of it. You know, this isn't really what everybody was thinking. They're just saying, get the finger rolling there. Nobody will ever know. You're going to get that one right away.
Here's Tatum, passes to Williams. Williams swings to White. White's moving it over. Layup, scoops it in for White. He has his first bucket in the game. That's where you know that, Derek White. What a celebration that everybody has called for. I must admit, that's an easy layup score. We got a good replay here presented by 2K TV Drive, presented by Mobile One. Floater up in the air for Maxey, and he's fouled, bucket and 1. Grant Williams is receiving his first personal foul. That will be their second team foul for the Boston. Tyrese Maxey is at the free throw line shooting 1.
Now, I know that Tyrese Maxey, he's definitely a rookie player, and just to say about him, he did a lot of his attention. It's mostly his regaining out of it. But as you can tell right now by Tyrese Maxey, he's really up to a good run to try to keep him over and under.
He hits the free throw for Tyrese Maxey. They're down by 1. Pritchard will take the ball from here. Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Williams passes to Brogdon for the buzz beater. Layup, good! That's Brogdon with his first bucket. And now we'll end the first quarter here. 13-10 is your first period start for the Boston Celtics.
Oh, wow. They're really excellent. They just keep it going.
Second quarter coming up in just a few minutes. Be right back after this. And you're just tuning in right now. We got the second quarter about to begin. A 13-10 run for a Boston lead. Here's Brown. He will start it off with the second period. He passes to Pritchard. Pritchard looking it over on James Harden. Floater up. Went down on floor, but he still didn't make the shot.
Well, that's very hard for Pritchard because he was able to do right at his own layup. That's because he didn't really set up his attention score. He's got to get that one right away.
Wow, that spin move here. I know that James Harden was definitely doing this. Has he been practicing a lot? I guess so. And that was your Tyrese Maxey assist and a Mobile One drive of the 2K TV Drive. Hauser. Just back to Smart. Smart in a layup. Scoop it up. Oh, and B got a block at that point. Here's Tyrese Maxey with the ball. Smart around it. Double man on him. Let's go to the ball. Last touch on Jaylen Brown. That'll be another turnover still on Philadelphia. Now three players are checked out. PJ Tucker, Harris, and Melton are checked in. Just 5:08 to go in the second period, the first half of the game. 5 players are all checked out. And ball taken away by Smart. Here's Brown to Hauser to finish. The drive comes up short, and Tobias Harris takes his second rebound. Now here's Harden for the 3. Cash floater off target. That's a very hard one to try to leave it over with the open deck. Hauser on the outside, now over again to Jaylen Brown. Brown moving it over again to Al Horford. Finds Williams, drives it up. Good D by Joel Embiid. He has his second rebound of the game.
That's what they all called him. Because the process was definitely doing really well at this point. He's getting it up to the right on it.
And a foul and bucket 1 for Tobias Harris. That will be Jaylen Brown, his first personal foul. Tobias Harris really got a good handle of that. You know that this drive is turning out very insane because everyone was going for it. Well, now you know they're really keeping it out. Tobias Harris at the free throw line shooting 1. Jason Tatum is checked in for Hauser. Tobias Harris will make the free throw.
And that's when you know what to do, because Tobias Harris, he was really well in that game. But hopefully he can just keep the team as long as he needs.
Tatum passes to Brown. Brown over Melton. That shot went short. Melton's got a ball, and now they're back the other way. Here's to Embiid on Robert Williams. Pass back to Melton. Melton trying to swing it over again. PJ Tucker with the screen. Rejected. Trying to go over it. Melton trying to carry with the shot. Good D by Marcus Smart. He has his first rebound of the game. And lost the ball here for Brown. Melton with the ball. Now again to Harden. Floater up and no good.
That's a great solid defense. Everybody really has to call for that one. They're really picking up the pace.
Al Horford with the ball. Now over again to Brown. In the wing is Smart. Smart. Horford for the 3. That went up and too wide off the ring. It's off the rim. Here's Tobias Harris with the ball. In a 3-point line. Still no shot made for Tobias Harris. Williams back over to Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 2. Tatum tries to deliver over to Williams. Wants to go give it back over again to Jason Tatum. Now to make a switch. Gotta make that one right. Horford tries again. And good outside the range of the free ball for Al Horford. And it looks like Al Horford is doing that one again. Hopefully this is coming out along here really nicely. No loose ball foul for Joel Embiid, as right now the rebound picks up for Jason Tatum. Here's Brown, back over again to Smart. Now over to Tatum, over again to Horford. 2:20 left to go in the first half of the period. Brown for the 3. He doesn't hit that time. Embiid with the rebound, now going over to Melton. Here's Melton, right towards the wing on the outside, passes to Tucker. Screen on Harden. Got a little bumped up. And only 2 minutes remaining in the first half of the period, and Brown has it back. Here's Williams inside. Oh, we want that dunk down. That around the beat that put it up right in it.
Well, they say Robert Williams, he is the best. You can definitely feel that. The crowd really loved it.
And that's what Robert Williams does. He's really into that one, trying to keep it over it. Around it, and you can't go wrong with it. Timeout call by Philadelphia 76ers with 1:40 to go in the first half of the period. They're doing a lot of traditional to try to stop their man advantage down. They're doing a lot of it, and they have done a lot of it at the best moment. This highlight has been turning out to be knocking in and out. They're really onto a opponent to make that one easy. And this drive really keeps on going. Well, I gotta say, they're very that well in the offense. Probably maybe haven't done that one in much in a long time. Hopefully by that one, they can try to leave it up from here and then keep on going. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. American Express. Don't live life without it. And by Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. Just a few moments, we will have the halftime show, as right now, Paintbrush and Meatbone will be standing by for the first half recap, as they will be seeing how well they do in the first half of the game. Plus, a little comeback secret to make that one much countable as they can. It's all coming up right after this first half period. Milton for the three. Good three-pointer outside of the range. Got a little tied up in this game. Well, they just never want to show it up like that. They just really keep on making wide shots. They got to get it again. Tatum! Ooh! Tatum! A two-hand dunk down around McDaniels and stop the run.
Oh, Jason Tatum, I just really can say that. That is a much harder than I expected. What a throwdown.
Harrell finishes with the drive, and now they're keeping it down here to even up their run. They don't want to leave him alone. They just really got to find another way to try to make him pay for it. Mike Muscala over Embiid, and he's fouled. That'll be his first personal foul for Embiid, and that'll be their fourth team foul for Philadelphia. Mike Muscala at the free throw line shooting two. A lot of free throws are putting up a risk for Boston Celtics to keep an eyes on run. Yeah, that's what they usually do, because Mike Muscala, they really are starting to get a little bit worried about them. But otherwise, being honest, he's comfortable playing with this team. He just really wanted to get it on his own to make the run for it and go for the win. Muscala missed the first free throw. And that's not what you want to do, because if you want to get better at the free throws, you just got to make sure you get this one down here straight. Derek White showing him that with a little arch in that one here, just a good communication here to keep on better.
Yeah, that's a big style apology. The range, you must have to keep that one here, just the right timing. That's a good effort.
Mike Muscala missed two free throws. They're still tied up now. Trying to look for the lead for Milton. In the corner is Milton. McDaniels for the lead. Three-pointers off the mark. And got a little block out of it, but not this time. Mike Muscala gets his first rebound. Here's Tatum. Tatum around him. What a making through for Tatum. He has 9 points in the game. That's what he knows. The Tatum drive that keeps it going. Just a great range. Harrell. Maxey for the three. In the lead. Went off target. Mike Muscala, 2 rebounds in a row. He gives it off to Brockett. Brockett. Try to pass over again to Derek White. Derek White passes to Williams. Tatum for the three. Shoots it from high, and it's off the mark.
It's really a hard complicated. They really are giving it up another shot.
Oh, Harrell! Unbelievable. That's what no one has done it like that. My goodness. And that will end the first half of the period. It's a tie game, 22-22. We'll find out who will take the lead from here. Now for our halftime show. Be back after this. Hello fans, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Along with me and Meatphone, time to check out the first half of the recap. For the Celtics and Sixers rival of the series. For the game. It has been a runoff here. The Sixers are getting a lot of time in this game to try to take the lead up in front. But the Celtics really have it all down on leading. Let's start off with you, Meatphone. Your thoughts for the Celtics? Well, they really are starting to get a little show off from here. They really are trying to pull the muscle. They never see how well they do, but they are keeping it out of trouble. Now for you, Paintbrush, for the Sixers. Well, the Sixers are really they're making their way on a run. They want to show them up, and they just really want to keep on stepping. They just can't believe that Jason Tatum was definitely that good. But one of the players might be able to try to keep him out of here. If there's one way or another, they've got to figure it out. That's all for now. Now it's time for a Son of Beast to get back into the game for the second half. Post game is underway. See you all later after the final quarter. And we welcome you back to TD Garden Arena. The third quarter is about to begin as two teams are tied. And it's Jason Tatum as pulling a process on his court. He's like a zero show to make that one like a poundable crusher. He was able to do a run of his game since he played here at Duke University since 2017. Was the last major for his graduate year into his college basketball career. That's what everybody does. Jason Tatum is a very strong man that everyone really is giving it up for. They never see what everybody does. Because Jason Tatum, he's one of the bestest men in the league. After playing for Duke University, that's what his college does. He's a smart kid.
Yeah, talk about that one. They really done that one. A great effort to maintain the ball.
Tobias Harris makes the bucket. As right now the assist puts up here for Melton, for Tyrese Maxey. Tatum, what a great move around here with a spin and drive. Tatum has 11 points in this game. Here's Harden with the ball. Tucker on the outside. Brown looking on him. Back to Harden. Looking for three. Tucker. Good outside. They're just getting away with over three. They're not saying now because it's now or never. Jaylen Brown, good hit off the backboard rim, and now they had it up by one. He has 4 points in the game. Here's Harden. Pass to Maxey. Brown still watching on him. PJ Tucker ready for the screen. Gets projected off. In the middle. Good play here as right now Maxey finds a good open look here, and Tatum just couldn't believe that he got another layup run for PJ Tucker.
That's what everybody does. Nobody gets in the way. Nobody should get hurt right around him.
Robert Williams finishes up with the drive. It's 6 points in the game. Harden with the ball. Now reaches over to Maxey. Harris for the three. No good for the three-pointer. They're adding another missed three-pointers for the Sixers, and now it's their turn for the Celtics to pick up a three-pointer to get up a notch. Smart to Tatum. Tatum fades it off the corner, and it goes off to Tobias Harris with the rebound. Harden finds Maxey, and foul. They will have to count with the bucket, as Maxey has gotten a slam. Yeah, they are going to definitely count that one. Jason Tatum couldn't believe it that he wasn't able to get that right.
Tyrese Maxey, are you kidding me? That's what nobody has ever seen. Just like they did, Tyrese Maxey, he's a cruiser on the good, running the hot streak.
New players are making new changes as right now George Niang's checked in. On the other corner of the side, we have his Pritchard checking in. And across from here, we have his McCall Brogdon. Maxey didn't make that one this time, as Brown will give it up to Williams. Pritchard right towards the corner. Try to get the screen up. Pass to Williams. Wow, what a pass by Pritchard. And Robert Williams with the one-hand dunk down. That's what they wanted to do. Keep up the range and score. Let's do it again. Harris for the three. The three-pointer's off the mark. And out of ball. Out of bounds calls for Robert Williams, as right now the Philadelphia still has their possession. Melton will be checking in for Tyrese Maxey, and PJ Tucker is checked in the center. Check out that block one more time in the first half of the period. It looks like he was right around it. He just went right around it and said, boop, I got you now. Oh yeah. They know that Robert Williams is definitely doing it. Just admit it. Don't let anybody else get away with it from here. They have nowhere else to be finding it just right away. They gotta get that one loose. Melton lost the ball, and it's now Richard over to Brown. Brown finds Horford up with the painter, and you can count that bucket again. Al Horford has his 5 points in the game.
That's Al Horford with the finish floater. They're all seeing it, they're all doing it.
George Yang lost the ball dunk. Back to Smart and Pritchard with the ball. On the move, and he will finish it up at the layup. They're up by 3, and Payton got it done.
That's a great pass here from Marcus Smart. It says, go for the finish. That's what Pritchard does. He just got the layup good to scoop it in.
Here's Harden. Hallie had scored a couple of points to free. He aimed for 3. He doesn't hit that time. PJ Tucker hits the layup, and now they're up, trying to catch it with the breath, and now it's Brown with the attacking motion. He finds Pritchard. Good pass by Brown, and Pritchard with the second bucket. Brown with receiving another assist here in each game. He is putting up the biggest run in the league to pick it up the run.
I know what you're thinking, because they are putting it and doing it again.
After George Yang three-pointer and James Harden assist, back to Pritchard he goes. He finds Brown on the outside, back over to Hauser. 2 minutes remaining in the third period of the game, now back to Brown. Brown faces shot, pass to Horford, and good. That's another 2-pointer for Al Horford, and Brown with the assist. That's 3 in a row for Boston, as right now Brown is picking up a great run to pick it up again.
They're not going to jump, they're just going to need to keep it right up ahead.
Here's the pass to Brown, finds Horford, fades a shot, back to Hauser, over to Pritchard. Here's a 3 for Marcus Smart, and not a smart 3-pointer here, he misses the target. And a reach and foul will be called on Marcus Smart. They will stop the play with 1:18 to go. Now House is checked in for PJ Tucker. And Harrell's checked in along with McDaniels. All 5 players are checked out. All 5 players are checked in. Milton in the corner, down by 2. House, right on McCollum Brogdon. Milton will try it. He somehow, however, misses the 3-pointer. That's what nobody wants to do. They cannot be making the 3-pointers if they know how to get this one right. They've got to get this thing straight. Don't let it get out of the flow if you can't make the 3-pointer. White, bounce pass to Mike Muscala. Over around, again to Milton. It's good. Mike Muscala has his first bucket. We're under 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. McDaniels still out here. In the wing. In the middle. Trying to go over again to Melton for 3. No good for the 3-pointer from Philadelphia. Williams again to Mike Muscala. Bad pass to Brogdon. Here's Melton. Here they come. Try to put a dribble move around. House. Nice steal by Mike Muscala. And Hauser will have it back. Back to Mike Muscala to Derek White. Finishes the left. He missed up with the layup drive.
Might have to fix that one. Close call. Nice one.
And that's it for the third quarter. We are down to the final quarter. 40-36 is where we left off in the third quarter period. We are seeing a lot of great moments of the Sixers and the Celtics. It's going to be excellent. Key from the top. They're just getting it started.
Well, should be a lucky day here. If they win, we are heading to Philadelphia.
We'll be right back with the fourth quarter after this message. And a moment now to find out your statistics of the game, presented by State Farm. Now, I have to say this is very that difficult. But can you say that when you find an open player, just like Al Horford does, that's what you always wanted to do? Make that cut in, much more count.
And whatever you say about Al Horford, it's one of the legendary players, like he always did before.
And if you're just tuning in, we are down to the final quarter. in the second game of the series in the Eastern Conference semifinals. With the starter right now, we have it. Philadelphia Sixers filled up and ready to go. White is covered up here. Maxi's on Derek White. Williams is on Jared McDaniels. Brogdon as Harden is on him. Then it's Tobias Harris on Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid on Robert Williams. In the middle, it's good. Robert Williams got a good layup drive. First bucket in the game for Grant Williams.
That's a great one. Grant, like you're being a total legit. That's what they say. Grant Williams is definitely what layup drive is keeping him from good range.
Harris finds Harden. Find the pass. Harris for three. Good. They're coming back down and just getting closer before the fourth quarter comes to an end. Oh, Tobias Harris. How could you ever do that? That's what the three-pointers that they're making at this moment. This really keeps on happening. Tatum shot went off the mark as Jalen McDaniels has received his first personal. That's their 16th foul for the Philadelphia Sixers. Celtics are adding another free throws of the game as Jason Tatum is at the free throw line. Just down with 2 shots of the game. Tatum missed the first free throw.
Well, he has to start getting up a little more. I guess that Jason Tatum says, I never want to leave here. I just really want to stick up with my team.
PJ Tucker is checked in for Jalen McDaniels. And for the Celtics, they're adding another new change-off as Brown, Smart, and Horford are checked in. And he hits his second free throw. Here's Harden. He will now have it the other way. Try to leave it off to Tucker. Passes over to Harden. Harden getting a little bit more room. Finds Embiid. Oh! Are you serious? Joel Embiid with the reverse stop after Harden assist. Are you kidding me? That's what nobody has ever saying that. That was, wow, legit. Williams, good shot from here. No deflection from Joel Embiid. He has received 10 points for Robert Williams.
Just gotta keep on going. They're just keeping your eyes like they always did before.
Layup scoops and stopped by Al Horford. And bad pass here. Tucker right over to Harden. They're coming down to the fast break. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket and 1. They are just cruising up here. Went down by 2. And now he's on the free throw line shooting 1. I don't get that because it looks like that Al Horford was trying to mess him up. This is not what everybody does. You can't mess up with the legendary of this player. Embiid, he's that strong.
I have no regrets in this one. I'm really that scared of what's going on. Because if he gets a foul, then he's going to count that bucket and 1. He's that good.
Embiid hits the free throw. They are cruising up down by 1, and now here comes Smart. We'll get it over to get to Al Horford. Horford goes right to Jaylen Brown. Trying to make the fade shot. Double man. Jump the ball. That will be Brown and Tyrese Maxey up into the paint of his own. Now they're ready to do this one again with just 9 seconds for the shot clock and 3:41 for the game clock. Embiid wins the face-off with a jump ball. Harden passes to Tucker. Tucker on Mark Williams III. Tucker still finding an open man. Looks to Jordan for the 3. Rebound. That gives it up here as Al Horford has his 4th rebound of the game. Here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. Rolls it back to Horford. Over again to Brown. Brown passes again to Tatum. Tatum inside. Layup. And what a nice D by PJ Tucker.
They're just really giving up on that one because the defenders are trying to put them at risk. They really are trying to get things up right away. And got nowhere else to go. You just got to keep it finding us over in the backhand.
Embiid misses the free throw fadeaway. Williams to Smart. Smart trying to go over now. And Smart, little creation here with a dribble move. Lost the ball. Here's Maxey on the fast break, trying to hold up for Al Horford. Passes to Harris. Harris on Smart with 2:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Passes to Harden for three, and he didn't make it that point. He's making another three-pointers. It didn't really help him at all. That has to be done right. Here's Smart, back to Tatum. Tatum again to Smart, over to Horford. Layup up, shot, rebound, back to Williams. Down to 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of the period. They're trying to let the clock wind down.
That's what everybody does. You can't mess it up.
Foul called on Joel Embiid. That's a second personal foul, their second team foul. Now they're adding a seventh team foul for Philadelphia. They're just giving up with their shots.
They just never really get there at that point. They just really say that we're giving up. They shouldn't be allowed to say that. They wanted to get this string straight.
Tatum hits the free throw. And this is what everyone happens now, that Jason Tatum is definitely one of the biggest players of the star. He has 13 points, will get his 14 points to beat the run over the Sixers if he gets it in the next one. Makes the second free throw. Second timeout, second to last timeout for the Philadelphia Sixers. They're up by 3. Everyone's been stunning right now because they are really enjoying it. And coming up later tonight, we've got another matchup here as the Warriors are trying to put a run to try to play against the Lakers back at Chase Center. Then right now with the first ace game, we've got another part of it to rematch it from here. As right now, the first ace game happens to be now for the next part as we are getting things set. Rematching here will be the Bucks and the Cavaliers back for the last postseason in 2K22. But now, they seemingly, they want to get it straight. And Saturday's game will be the Clippers and the Nuggets. So that won't be happening last long because they're just getting things up here to get it on the mound.
Well, I'm pretty sure Boston Celtics, they're a really good team.
If you're getting tickets here for LA, they're still available here for the Sabian Media Center. So be sure to head on down to animeinsanity.com/tickets to get yours today. You can be the next one here, and that'll be happening on Sunday, June 25th. So enjoy your show, and if you got your tickets, hope you will enjoy it too. Now it's time to present your New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, a very good professional player of his point forward effort. He is definitely the biggest player that everybody loves him. He's all in one love for his own career. And that is why they're just doing it much more than ever.
I know, definitely get to talk about that one for Jason Tatum. He's really good.
Here's Harden, pass to Embiid, and Harris to tie it. No! Robert Williams is Smart, over again to Tatum. Tatum over again to Williams. Williams over again to Horford. Fade the shot. That goes off the rim, and it's rebounded by Harden. Harden receiving his 7th rebound of the game. Trying to move over and mounting. Tucker! Down by 1! They're getting a little bit of use of it to make the drive out of it.
Well, they have to just start stepping up again. We just gotta keep on working.
Here's Horford, right towards the wing to Smart. Tatum on the outside, going over in the corner. And pass stolen by Embiid. James Harden trying to pull up a run. Harris with the ball on Jason Tatum. Moving around. Good D by Jason Tatum. Brown over again to Smart. Layup, scores. Makes that one a good drive here, and Marcus Smart finishing the right hand of his motion. That's what everybody does. Finish the drive, make it playable and smart. And that was your 2K TV drive presented by Mobile One. Harden pass, it's stolen! Williams, Brown with the ball. Now to Williams, will try to settle the clock down. Finds Tatum. Tatum again to Smart. Finding again is Horford to Brown. Over Maxey. Floater, rebound, three for Tatum. Good! Unbelievable! Jason Tatum! You better believe him! He is one of the bestest that everybody knows him for sure.
Oh man, Jason Tatum, this is the biggest Tatum. Everybody loves him. And you know that's the biggest finish, right? Because everybody knows him. And they are just saying Jason Tatum is the best.
I know you can say that the true thing. What an excellent run for Boston Celtics. They are doing the best that they can do. Last and final timeout call by the Philadelphia Sixers. They decided to do this one over again to finish the run. No timeouts remaining for the Sixers, as right now they have 20 seconds remaining. They still have some time to get over it. PJ Tucker in a wing. Finding a pass. Harden. Embiid for two. Rebound again. Put back good. They're just getting it up to get out of here. And a foul will be reached on James Harden. That will be his first personal, their 8th team foul for Philadelphia. Just 12 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and Celtics are adding another free throw for Marcus Smart. Smart hits the first free throw. And it's the second free throw for good for Smart. They're really finishing up. They just really wanted to make that win. Harden pass to Harris. Tucker for the deep three. Misses. That ends the second game of the season in the second round. What a fantastic run. Celtics 54 and Sixers 48.
That's what everybody does. At a great moment, the hustle they do. And that's what everybody does. It's all about a victory to great. All we do is win.
And that's what they do. They keep it up for the show. Well, as being said, Son of Beast along with Clover and Ball Round Pen, this has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs and 2K Sports. Now we go to Paintbrush and me phone standing by. Thank you and have a great night in Boston Bleed Green Town. Alright, thank you so much there, Son of Beast. We really saw that this was an epic win. Yeah, the battle of this takedown, Jason Tatum and her team, they're just saying that we are pulling up a great run for a 2-0 start for Boston in game 1 and 2. Now, we will see them later here for next week, as right now we will be seeing them playing here back in Philadelphia for the next part of the game in game number 3 and 4 on Wednesday. That will be happening for the next part of this game. And yeah, as you may notice right now, this is what they did. 51% for the field goals for the Celtics, along with 23% for the three-pointers of the Sixers. 45% for the Boston Celtics, 15 fast break points, 46 chance points. And this one was turning out to be one of the bestest ones. Second chance points for 6, 17 for bench points. 21 for the assistant right down here, floating it away. 10 offensive rebounds for the Sixers, and 30 defensive rebounds for the Boston Celtics. 6 steals remained for the Sixers, and blocks were even up. No one got the lead here, so they kept it the same. Yeah, they really aren't doing it that much. Boy, that diced it up again. 6 turnovers, as right now 7 points off, turned to be one of the slap ones that they are saying for Boston Celtics. They keep eyes on the prize. Team fouls were given here, only 5 for Boston and 6 for Philadelphia. Then it was 3 dunk performances between the teams. 6 biggest lead, 12:41 time of possession for the Celtics, and 2 timeouts remain for the Celtics. So that pretty much it right now. They're doing really well. And now it's time for 3 star players of the game. I will start first. First start of the game, this one really does turn out. Robert Williams got a block. And 10 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 dunks, and got 15 performance run. 5 out of 6 field goals were not that bad. But for game 3, it will get tough. We'll have to find out if they can keep up their running. Hopefully they will do. Robert Williams got it all tacking down. Now to me phone for number 2. Number 2, Joel Embiid, 12 points, 13 rebounds, only had a steal and a block. Yeah, there was a tip. I just saw that one. And 1 3-pointer made. 5 out of 13 field goals for Joel Embiid, 12 performance run, and 1 dunk has performed. So that happens to be the process to keep this thing going. But as you know that before, we'll keep that ahead as long as we care. Now the paintbrush for number 1. Now this number 1, you gotta call this one the legend, the star from University of Duke, Jason Tatum. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, along with the 1 dunk performancing effort, along with a 22 performance run on the court. Only made 2 3-pointers, 6 out of 11 field goals, and just enough to keep it out of here. Well done for Jason Tatum. Well, that's it for now. As right now we will stay tuned for the next game. We've got the Warriors and the Lakers at Chase Center. And right now for the next commentary standing by, I will have the next commentary to give it a try. It will be Kevin Harlan and Greg Anthony along with the 2K Sports crew, Reggie Clark Kellogg, and across from here, David Aldrich. That'll be it right now, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. This is me phone, along with Paintbrush. This has been your conduction for the first part of the game, first 2 games of the Boston and the Sixers of the Celtics. So that being said, peace out, folks, for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. Thanks for doing it with us, and we'll see you all later for the next game. Keep your eyes up. We got more underway. Stay tuned for the next one. And for those of you who are not watching it, we wish you all have a great night and get back to what you're doing. Enjoy playing basketball for every couple days, every week, no matter how hard you do. Just keep up the focus. And that's what everybody does. Improve your world. Know what you can do. Be the best as you can be. Until next time.
If you don't, somebody